Reading the wills of slave owners, you see how they really treated their slaves like property, handing them down from one relative to another. Back in the 1800s, that property included slaves. Fulton County Chief Probate Court Judge Kenya Johnson showed me wills her office discovered from back then where slave owners wrote what should happen to their slaves when the owners died.
It is my will and declare that all my Negro slaves divided into 5 lots. I bequeath to my daughter, Margaret Rebecca, my Negro woman, Jen, of dark complexion, and all of her children, to her and to her heirs forever.
Judge Johnson had her staff go through the wills to see what slave owners did with their slaves when she realized she had documents before the Civil War. As it's one thing to read about it in history books, another to see and touch the actual records. Staff found one will that caught them by surprise. A slave owner wanted his more than 30 slaves paid and sent back to Africa when he passed.
When they start to Liberia, in the event I die before they start to Liberia, $100 each.
You know,
it's you liberals who have lifted them up, Howard.
Paul, you conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous.
No, Howard. You liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs.
Paul, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up.
That makes it even worse.
No, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has any. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize he sold them out and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. No, thank you. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts, except for his color, he's become one of us.
My man being racist because I bought these tickets and he gonna tell the security to come and check my ticket because you racist in 2023. Boy, you about to go viral. It don't matter. I bought him. It don't matter. My man racist. Man, be quiet. Be quiet. I don't want to hear you about to go viral tonight. I promise you. We bought the ticket. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. Show him the ticket. There we go. Hey, shout out to the Denver Nuggets. We come all the way from Houston to come and watch the Denver Nuggets game, and we get this mistreatment because we buy tickets. And look, and we got this pig. We got this pig being racist. Oh, you gonna go viral tomorrow? I promise you. What's your name? What's your name? You going viral, my man. You going viral, my man. Yeah, you going viral. That's why he turning red in the face. That's why he going red in the face. Exactly. Shut up. Don't talk to us no more. Shut up. That's why he turning red in the face. That's why he going red in the face. Exactly.
You're done. You're fucking done. I'm gonna shoot your ass off. Now you want to hold? Or you want to hold the food? I want to hold the food. Plus, you guys are gonna pay for my fucking microwave. It blew up. Oh, you're smiling.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? What's going on with you, bro?
Are you the manager? Oh, so. I'm a manager too. Fuck you. Go.
Disneyland, and this person just heard me speak Spanish, and she said, "Great, you're a fucking Mexican, right? Repeat what you just said." You have a problem when people that speak Spanish in your country, right?
Yeah,
repeat what you just said.
It's America.
What did you just say to me?
You don't speak Spanish.
What did you just say to me? What did you say to me?
Country.
Speak clearly what you said to me.
So you leave your child.
Let me know what you said. You're racist. I'm speaking children. I have a child, and I speak Spanish to my child, and you have a problem with that?
I told you.
You have a problem with that, right?
What I just said.
You have a problem with it. I can speak Spanish to whoever I want to. We're free to speak Spanish wherever the heck we want. You are no one to tell me that this is your country. You're no one to tell me to speak what language because I know what I want to speak, and it's not my fault that you're not bilingual, and obviously you don't know Spanish.
And I'm white and
Is that a problem to you? What I
all my
speak in?
people are
Is it a
from
problem
this
to you? It's a problem to you both that I speak Spanish? That's a problem to you, right?
It's offensive that you use that bathroom when she's in a wheelchair.
No.
And you're my child.
Your comment was racist and it had nothing to do with
I
using
don't
the
care.
restroom.
I hate Mexicans. It's true.
Awesome.
There it is.
To do with using the restroom.
I hate Mexicans. It's true.
Awesome.
There it is.
To do with using the restroom.
I hate Mexicans. It's true.
Awesome.
There it is.
To do with using the restroom.
I hate Mexicans. It's true.
Awesome.
There it is.
You're telling the wrong person that. You are really telling the wrong person that. Regardless of me having a child or not, I'm at least showing my son boundaries that he can speak whatever language he wants also. So don't think that because I have a child, I'm not going to stand up for him or me. Being handicapped has nothing to do with being racist. Yeah, both of these people have a problem with me speaking Spanish to my son.
the fuck
You have
outta
a problem.
here.
You have a problem with it, right? You have a problem with it? Yeah, you're telling that to a person with a whole bunch of Mexicans here. You have no problem with that, right?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Time to go. Time to go. Let's go. You go? Get the fuck out there. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You don't have to go to the Bible. Here. Here's your Bible. Now get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out.
The book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. All right, before I continue, let me start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching the course where I learned this truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord Select. All right, the house of David. Today is February the 6th, year 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, and Jacob today represents the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans through the seed of their fathers. All right, and the Edomites represent the so-called white man, which they're not white, they're red, through the seed of their fathers. All right, and we're at odds. All right, we're biblically related as far as the bloodline goes. There are evil, wicked twin brothers. All right, but at the same time, they're our enemy. All right, they're our number one enemy. All right, they broke the brotherly covenant a long time ago. All right. And as the scripture I just read, it said they kept their wrath forever, all right? And that went to the descendants of Esau, which is these so-called white folks today. So I showed you a couple of clips. All right, we're going to go through them. I opened it up with the Black History, because this month of February is recognized in this society as Black History Month, all right, which we're not black, we're brown, all right? Different shades of brown for that matter, and we're a whole family. We're not just, it's just not the Negroes, all right? You got the so-called Latinos or Mexicans, whatever you want to call them, and the Native Indians. All right, we're all one family. All right, and I know this from my personal life and personal experience. My children, when they were coming up in their younger schools, they went to this academy down here, and the majority of the kids in the academy were Negro and Hispanic and Native American children. All right, Negro, Hispanic, and Native American children. And during this time of year, all right, so-called Black History Month, when they would have the the plays and whatnot, they would have all of that stuff. The musicals, all right, the Hispanics and the Native Americans was a part of it as well, all right? You know, and I hate saying those terms, Native Americans and I hate saying that shit. I truly do, but I have to say it for, you know, edification's sake, so, because it might be some new people who listen who never heard this. But they would take part in the Black History Month festivities as well, all right? And they love doing it, all right, you know? And I always thought it was very, very spiritual, you know, when I would see my children and their classmates, you know, singing the songs and doing the things they were doing. And you know, the Northern Kingdom Jakes was just as into it as the Southern Kingdom Jakes, all right? You know? And I showed you a clip to open up with this, and it shows you how these Edomites, you know, they dealt with us, all right? How they was passing us down, all right, from generation to generation, basically, all right? Which, you know, we're going to do that to them in the kingdom, all right? We're going to have an Israelite slave trade that's going to consist of all you nations, but Esau, you're going to be a hot commodity in that day, all right? Because, man, you going to go for, you ain't going to last on the market long, all right? Anytime one of you Edomites is up for auction and up for sale, your ass is going to get bought up quick, because we got so much vengeance to recompense unto you red devils, all right? You know what I'm saying? And we're yet this day in our captivity, and, you know, these devils still hate us, all right? And they show it on a, you know, different assortment of levels, all right? So I showed you a couple of clips. You seen the one dude, the one Jake, he was at the basketball game. He was sitting courtside, and you had this red devil, you know, literally harass him about sitting courtside, all right? Pretty much like, nigga, how you afford these seats? You people don't belong up here. You people belong in the nosebleeds, pretty much what he was telling him. All right, and Jake called him out. He called him red. Like, look how he's turning red, all right? Because that's what Esau is. He's the red man on this planet. These motherfuckers ain't white. You ain't never seen a white man a day in your life. These devils are different shades of red, all right? From pink to red to orange, all right? They all different shades of those pigments, all right? So you saw that. Then I showed you another clip, you know, with the old Edomite man slapping the Northern Kingdom Jake, all right, in a fast food joint, because the dumbass devil went home and didn't take his food out of the plastic and blew his microwave up. All right, so he takes his frustrations out on Jacob. All right, then in the next clip you had the handicapped Edomite and a fat daughter. All right, you know what I'm saying? Talk shit to the Northern Kingdom Eve because they were speaking Spanish, which goes to show how stupid these damn Edomites are, because Esau has 7 kingdoms, and the Spanish is 1. All right, that language was brought by you Edomites. You forced that on the Northern Kingdom when you came over here and conquered them. All right, the conquistadors and shit, you forced that language on them. All right, and now in today's world, you look down on them because they can speak it. All right, you devils are something else. All right, you red pieces of shit or something else. All right, and what else do we have on that? Let's see. Oh yeah, and then at the end you had all right, the Eve. All right, dragging the Edomite serpent woman, all right, you know. And that's a signal of how this man's kingdom is going to fall. He established his kingdom with violence, and he going to lose it through violence, all right. The Lord is going to raise up these Jakes, all right, and they going to get they pound of flesh off you devils in the time we're coming into, all right. These 2/3, they ain't just going to be docile and ran over by you devils forever, all right. This is Ezekiel 25. All right, in verse 12, it says, "Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do with Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shah power." So these 2/3 are going to get, you know what I'm saying, down with you devils in the days we coming into. You ain't just going to, you know what I'm saying, tread these niggas down and they not do nothing, all right? They gonna get it back They're gonna get right with you, devils. All right, now you gonna take the spoil of some, and they're gonna take the spoil of some of you. But what you people over here in Babylon the Great don't understand is, as it says in Job 12:16, with him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceiver are his. So the Lord got you Edomites and you 2/3 in the same, you know what I'm saying, lump. All right. Genesis 49:8, Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise, thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. All right. So Judah, his hand in the neck of his enemy. You seen how the Edomite was being drugged by her doggy ass hair. All right. And in that day, Judah ain't gonna show you no mercy. All right, cause you know she even the Eve. All right. After she let the Edomite go, she gave her books. And she said, I ain't gonna throw no Bible to her. All right, showing you our people know that the Bible is for us and not for them. But you know, in that day, it ain't gonna be no mercy shown. All right, it's gonna be kill or be killed. All right, anybody that's found joined unto them shall be thrust through with the sword. It's tell you in Isaiah 13. All right, Genesis 49:9. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stoopeth down. He crouched as a lion and as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up? All right, Yahweh Shema Shah gonna rouse these jakes up. All right. You know what I'm saying? He gonna rouse these jakes up and have these jakes out here going 0 to 100 on you niggas real fast. All right. On you red niggas real fast. All right. Let me see. What is that? Yeah, Sarek. All right. Scripture tell you about it be spirits that are created for vengeance. All right. The Lord gonna use some of them spirits. All right. To get down on you Edomites, and they're gonna be Jakes, all right. And we ain't even talking about what the Lord gonna have the elect out here doing, all right. Jeremiah, Ecclesiastes 39:28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. All right. So there you go. All right. It's gonna be spirits created for vengeance out here. All right. On from every nation. All right. It's gonna be a time like never was since it was a nation. All right. Jacob's trouble. All right. Daniel 12:1. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get so bad that Michael, the archangel, is gonna have to stand up for the Lord's chosen people. So just imagine how bad it's gonna get for those who aren't chosen, and how bad it's gonna get for you fucking heathen. All right. You know we can't talk these judgments up enough. All right. You know, no matter how much we try to give you the visual, all right, and paint that picture, it ain't gonna do justice to what Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna actually do to this place. All right, and you wicked ass people, you know what I'm saying, who reside in ain't covered. All right. But just know, Esau, all right, that slavery shit that you did to us is going to be recompensed unto you. All right, let me read the scripture right here in Revelation 13. All right, let's get some of these slavery scriptures for Esau, because this devil is going into slavery. All right, Revelation 13, starting at verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, this is what's coming to you, Esau. All right, you led us into captivity, so you got to go into captivity. You killed us with the sword, so you got to be killed with the sword. All right, here is the patience and faith of the saints. All right, let's also get it right here in Psalms. All right, what is it? 148. All right, let's see, just this one. 148. It might be 149. Yeah. Psalms 149 and verse. We're gonna start at verse 5. It say, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Shema Shah power be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute judgment upon them that judge, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. All right, you know what I'm saying? Let me read this too. Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, the children of Edom, that's you so-called white folks today, In the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. That's you, Esau. You're the daughter of Babylon. Happy shall it be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. All right, so these are the punishment that's coming to you devils, all right? I'm saying, happy shall he be that taketh and dash thy little ones against the stones, all right? Those are some of the judgments that's coming to you Edomites, all right, you know? We got plenty more. Let's see, get these judgments, all right, coming to these devils. All right, we got some slavery scriptures. Let's get some more. Let's go to Ezekiel 35. Moreover, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. All right, Mount Seir is a people before it's a place. All right, them devils ain't in Mount Seir today. All right, they're all over the world. All right, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so Esau is running the earth right now. He's in his eon, his age. 2 Ezra 6 and 9, Esau's the end of the world, Jacob the beginning of it that follow it. All right, but the Lord got his prophets on the scene, chant down Esau's kingdom, all right? So that's why I say set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, all right? Set thy face against these devils, these red devils, all right? And say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee and will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, all right? Yahweh Shai Shai. So the Lord coming back to destroy you devils, all right? And after you go into captivity, you American Edomites, every one of you American Edomites is going to die. But you Edomites around the world that ain't destroyed, all right, you're going into slavery, and you're going to bring all these devils back, and you got a 1,000-year sentence, all right, in Jacob's kingdom, all right? Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. We read that in Amos. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. All right? I'll kill you devils. Verse 8, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and thy hills and in thy valleys and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. All right. And I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Yahweh Shai power. All right. Yahweh Shai. All right. Verse 10, because thou hast said these two nations and these two countries, all right, talking about the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. The northern kingdom being the so-called Mexicans and Native Americans, and the southern kingdom being the so-called Negroes, Jamaicans, and Haitians, all right? Because thou hast said these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai power, I will do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and I have heard all thy blasphemies, which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given to us to consume. All right, that's why they can just slap a Jake. All right, for they fuck up, you just slap the shit out of Jake. All right, and Jake don't do shit about it. He just takes it, all right, you know, them Jakes just take it, all right, you know. Verse 13, thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. The Lord hear everything you devils say, all right. Psalm chapter 2, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? All right, the Lord see and hear everything that go down, all right, on this earth. Thus saith the Lord power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate, all right? You know, when they end of that captivity, get 1,000 years of slavery, because all the nations are going into slavery, all of them. But when that 1,000 years is up, all the nations get to go home and practice what's been, you know, beat into them over that 1,000-year period. But before they leave, they're going to see you devils get exterminated, all right? They're going to see you devils get that Obadiah 1:18, burned up, you know, every last one of you just burned the fuck up, all right? Verse 15, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it. and they shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so this is what's coming to you, goddamn red devils, all right? You know what I'm saying? For your hatred and violence against Jacob, all right? This is what you're going to get, all right? So prepare yourselves, Esau, Edomites, all right? The judgment is already being written, all right? And you're going to fulfill it. So that was just a morning lesson, something quick and to the point, you know. Lord willing, it was edifying, flowed together, and made sense. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching the course where I learned this truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord Select, Kwam Yasharala, and Wa Baba Ba. Shalom.